have a seat for me once you're done with your pictures. Go ahead and get started.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, Bobby, you can do it. All the way.
Yeah, he's a big one.
Come on, Bobby. Alright, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. So first off, good morning. How's everybody doing? Doing all right? Kind of, sort of? Good. My name is Jeff, and I'm going to teach you guys about these animals. These are all 6 American alligators. Throughout this show, if you have not already, you will notice that they're not acting how you would think. They're not drugged, they're not tame, and they're not overfed. There is nothing that you see this, right, this race? Yeah. There is nothing that you can do to an alligator to get it to act like it knows you or to respond to its name. The only way to do that is to take the time, effort, and injuries and get to know the animal. Bobby here is one of the best. He actually enjoys this. Now Albert really doesn't care. You'll notice that Bobby's making all kinds of noises, grunting and gargling. I can even get him to wag his tail sometimes. There he goes. Pretty funny, huh? Okay. Now, what you're looking at are animals that have learned who I am, why I come in here, and what I'm going to do in here. And they are usually just perfectly fine with it. Okay? This animal right here, his name is Split-Jaw. He's another very well-behaved alligator. Bobby's a little bit pushy, if you can't already tell. Hey, buddy. Now, you must remember that what you're watching right now is a choice. Every one of these animals is fully capable of doing anything that you've ever seen done by an alligator. This is a decision to behave this way. Albert. They all know their names. They are considered to be the smartest reptiles in the world. Albert, come on. Come on. However, they are lazy. The big guy down there in the water complaining is the killer. All right. 80 teeth in the mouth. 40 on top, 40 on the bottom. They can they can lose teeth throughout their entire life. Regrowing them each time they're lost. Brain is right here. About this big. Ears are on either side. Very good senses, better than a dog. The eyes, they can sink into the skull. It is so that they do not lose them in a fight. They fight over the same things we do. Dirt, girls, and food. They have alcohol, they fight over it. On either side of the neck, you have jaw muscles. It is part of the reason they can close with such force. They can bite down with up to 2,000 pounds per square inch. It's the strongest bite in the world. Nothing comes close, not lions, tigers, or bears on mine. Now, I'm going to try and show you just what some bite pressure sounds like. If you'll notice, all around the mouth, all the little black dots, okay guys, if you're in the front, I just need you to kneel down or have a seat for me, okay? All these little black dots are sensors. They are super sensitive to any touch. If you do not touch them, he cannot see in front of their face. Okay? As soon as you touch it, it'll snap shut, and he gets to keep whatever falls in there. Now, what you have just heard is nowhere near full bite force. You have heard the animal simply close its mouth. Any questions? Don't be so nervous. Bobby.
How many times have they caught your hand?
Actually, believe it or not, I've actually never been grabbed doing that. However, I have been grabbed doing other stupid things. And I've been grabbed in here bad 3 times. However, the interesting thing about it is that never, I've been here for over 4 years now, I do shows every day, all day, and they have never genuinely tried to bite me. It has always been out of me screwing around, not paying attention. So I find that to be pretty darn wild. And believe it or not, this alligator right here actually got a hold of my whole hand like this, and actually let it go. I was like, thank you so much, you're so cool. It doesn't always work like that, though. Okay? Now, this guy is truly an exception. He really does have a really cool personality. Very animated, which makes him good for the show. Now, the bony bumps along their backs are called scutes. They're super, super tough. They act as an armor and as a solar panel. Cold-blooded animals, they'll sit in the sun, warm themselves up. If they cannot bring their temperature up, they won't grow, they won't digest. The food will actually sit in their stomach, rot, and kill them. Look at his tail. It's funny, huh? Loves getting scratched in the morning. speaking of the tail, it is solid muscle. What you see them doing right now is what they do 90% of their life. Absolutely nothing. And they are still 90% muscle. Must be nice. 90% of their life will go to this. 5 will go to eating. 5 will go to girls. I think their priorities are screwed up. Any questions? They fight just like we do. Okay. In here, they don't fight too much because they really don't have much to fight over.